Hello ladies and gents, 100 Stratman here, and I wanted to show this demo that I happened to find while browsing on Steam. This is a demo for Beyond Astra. This is a great looking 4X title that is set to release sometime in 2025, that is next year. But it has a lot of very interesting mechanics, and let's take a look at the demo, see what interesting innovations the game has, because there's quite a few here to look at. It's one that I will be keeping my eye out on because I think this game has a lot of potential. It's still very early. As you see, this is an alpha demo, so the game can change quite a lot, but I think what's here is solid. I've got a lot of hope for this one. Let's check it out. This is a new stage for our research program. Welcome to Yasia 5, our new home. We gotta get started here. Move the camera. We can do zoom in, zoom out, and we can rotate the camera. Beautiful. And one thing that I love is the look of the game. I love that sense of scale as well. All right, we can restart the engines. Hopefully the turbulence hasn't damaged the navigation systems. Let's approach the planet, but avoid its gravity zone. That's right, there's a gravity zone in this game. And as you see, here's our little ship. And we can zoom all the way on to this puppy, the Infinity Shui. And right here we have the orbital zone, and this would be inside the gravity zone. Now, a ship that is inside the gravity zone will slowly start to fall towards the planet and be destroyed. So that's something you got to be careful about. Another mechanic that I quite enjoy. A little bit of realism. Let's go ahead and move the ship into the orbital zone. Ta-da! We don't have much distance left to reach the second colony. Wait! Our instruments indicate that unidentified ships are heading towards us. We can't take any risk. Activate the defense systems. So we got to go down here. Open the ship designer. Queue up our Corvette. And we've got a number of weapon systems that we can put in here. Let's go ahead and jam in some of these laser cannons. We'll put in like 3 of those. Maybe a couple of these high velocity cannons. Put these in here, and let's get a shield generator up at the top. Save. And adding all of these things in, looks like it does increase the cost of production. There's also a cost per month. But there you go. That has all been saved. We can back on out, select the ship, and hit the upgrade button here to apply those upgrades. Message to unidentified ships. We're on a scientific mission. Please identify yourselves. We prefer to avoid conflict, but we will defend ourselves if necessary. No response. Looks like we will be engaging. Here they come. And this is how combat will look in this game, or at least as it looks at the moment. You'll see our 3 lasers firing off. They've got different ranges on these weapons as well. So there goes our guns. We take very little damage. Oh, we're getting hit from the flank. That's all right. And there it is. What a disgrace to attack a scientific mission. Let's stay focused and carry on. Deploy the capsules. The colony needs an expedition builder and soldiers. Let's move back into orbit. And now we can finally head down planet side to Yasia 5. And you'll see that there's a lot of information here. We've got a climate. It is temperate. It has a diameter, dwarf planet. Temperatures range between negative 65 and 40 degrees. It has gravity value, a sidereal rotation period, air composition, and all of these will be factors, presumably, when you're messing about with your species. But okay, we need to head down to the planet. So we gotta open this up, click this puppy, and send out the landing garrison. And we'll just pick a spot on the planet, and there it goes. Our landing party heading down to the planet. And I love the little details. I love the look of the planet, the clouds, the movement, the little smoke plumes as our ship lands, and we have a presence on the planet. We've got little dudes down there. We can move them around. See our trucks driving around. And they would like us to send it out to this planet that has appeared, this little town that has appeared down here. So we'll go ahead and move those over. Send them on through. And we can go ahead and speed up time. You can pause. This game has RTS elements, but you can pause at any time. Something like a Stellaris. And there they go. Objective completed. Our top priority is to supply the city with raw materials by building extractors. Can do. We'll select our guys here who function sort of like workers. And we'll build up these refineries. We also have another group of workers here. And we'll just pick them out of the city and send them out as well. Where are they? There they are. Send them out as well. We'll get them to speed things up, build some resources over here. And once these have been built, you'll need to link these resources to a city. So we'll just send those through. Get another one built up over this way. I think this might be in range as well. Let's go ahead and build that up. Link this up to the city. And as you see, the bar is filling up. And when it fills up, we get an extraction. Seems like there's a limited amount as well to these. These do generate pollution. That's going to affect things presumably in the future. And this is fuel. Link that to the city. Excellent. Can we link this one as well? It is now time to establish the essential conditions needed for the survival and functioning of a society. Cool. We'll get right on that. Let me just link this puppy up as well. And you guys can head back into the city until I need you. Select the colony. Build. And this is how you build and develop your city. Again, these are nice innovations. I love this sort of grid-based building mechanic. So they would like us to build some worker housing. No problem. We'll just throw one of those down there. A thermal power plant. We'll go ahead and sort of put that in any old place. I don't know if you're able to rotate these. I hope you are, but I've not bothered to find the button or the key binding that allows us to do it. I just put them down wherever. We need a materials factory, also a biodome, materials factory, and a pumping station, I believe. Let's go ahead and put all of those things in. Biodome is going to produce food. We're going to need water out of the pumping station, power from the thermal power, all of the things. Nice little building animation there. Some lovely details. Very well, we're on a solid footing. The monthly data is encouraging. Let's continue with the development. And you can see that there's a lot of information here that doesn't really come up during this demo. But we've got some sort of criminality feature here. So there's crime, there's pollution, there's attractivity, we've got occupied jobs, we've got various different meters over here, religion, entertainment, and these are all things that you're going to have to balance and maintain in your colonies to make them as productive as possible, presumably, from what we can see in this demo. Build a refinery to produce supplies. You got it. One refinery coming up. A military base to train some soldiers. That's going to be over here. Let's get some military bases down. Done. Build at least 2 services buildings. Security, health, education, religion, or entertainment. It says at least 2. We're going to put down a bit more, I think. Let's put down a care center over here. A temple up there somewhere. Why not? We'll build the academy and sure, a stadium up there. Let's build all 4. Let's see what it does to all of these bars. Again, I like the building animation, how it produces. I like when you zoom in, you can hear all different noises. When you zoom out, they're less evident. I love the look of the planets. The game just has a style that I really appreciate. Okay, select the colony and open the garrison menu. That's this button down here. Train military units to protect and explore the planet. They want to. We're going to build a little bit more than that, I think. Let's just queue up, I don't know, 5 of these. A couple of those bad boys. Get those all built up. What a fascinating discovery. One of the extractors has found a deposit of unknown fluid. I'm going to start studying it with my team. It seems that traces of this fluid have been detected in other parts of the planet. Let's send some soldiers and the expedition builder on an exploration mission to learn more. So what the game would like you to do is to take one of your exploration dudes from up here and maybe like a military person, and you can send them out. We'll want to select this analyze and find this building over here. This is some sort of something to research, and he will make his way over there, no problem. 61% happiness over here. We've got 2 culture, and this is a 4x game that promises to have 7 victory conditions, including economic, military, diplomatic, scientific, cultural, and religious based victories, which you love to see. Multiple paths to victories, multiple ways to go about it. We're just going to make sure that we have more military being produced all the time, more military. Up at the top here, you can see our population. We've got the number of cities that we can have, space stations, and space ships. We've got a faith meter. We've got the culture bar up here. We've got a knowledge. I guess that's the amount of science we have. Influence, supply, and our credits. Got a lot of different values down here. Attack values for each of these units, presumably. I guess this is the total offensive and defensive values. We've got no tooltips, unfortunately, yet. These are all things that I expect will be implemented at some point. But here you've got some of these bars being filled up. We've got enough religion. We've got enough entertainment, culture. We could probably do some health and security. Is there anything we can do to build up health and security? Fountains. What do these do? Gives us some production. The ruin analyzed is absolutely astonishing. Not only is it very ancient, but it also suggests that intelligent species built this structure. This challenges our view of the universe and implies that we are not alone. It's time to start our own research here on Yesa 5. Yes, tell me. Build a laboratory. You got it. Come over here, build a laboratory, slam it down. What else can we build? We built all of those. Let's get a security center. Yeah, right there. Now, as yet, I don't know if there's any kind of bonus for adjacency. It doesn't seem like there is. You can just build these things anywhere. Maybe something in the future. Don't know. Let's get a memorial structure. Right there. Why not? Sure. We'll get a fountain down. Down here, you can see all the different statistics about your cities. Opinions and beliefs seems to be a thing. Declare it a holy place. Evacuation if you feel the need. Looks like we've got quite a few homeless people. We'll probably want to build some more housing in that case. But you can find all the information on your city over here. We've got security. Beautiful. Up at the top here, there's a hard number of districts that you can build. I guess that's the total number of buildings. Here you can check your financials. Here you can see all of your different incomes that you've got and probably sell them off, import, export. If you need to get them to go to other places. Doesn't come up during the demo. But the fact that it's in there, it's all promising. It's all good. And then you've got your different districts. And all the information on what they do for your city. I haven't spent too much time trying to understand it. Because it just isn't that important for the demo. But, again, it's there. And I like it. Build a recycling center. You got it. There's the recycling center. Let's go ahead and slip it in there. And I think we've built basically everything that we can build. Just speed up time a little bit, get that done. Excellent. The most knowledgeable colonists will quickly make use of this new laboratory. It's time to finish or to start our first research. A space center and a satellite would be a major asset for stabilizing our position. You got it. This is something like what the tech tree is going to look like. Here we have the space center, which we'll need to research. Research will start and take a certain amount of time, probably based on the amount of knowledge that you have. I say probably. I mean, just look at it. That's a good looking tech tree right there. Can't wait to see what sort of techs and how they impact your civilization. Probably new buildings to unlock, maybe increasing the bonuses that you get from certain buildings, certain structures. And down here you can see there's science, culture, and religion, 3 separate trees. Unfortunately, can't check these out in the demo. But again, if they all look something like this, I will be very, very happy. There we go. All done. Now we need to build that space center. Come back down to the builds. Build up a space center, and it's quite large. And having played through the demo before, I knew to leave a little bit of space for it. Because presumably your building area will expand at some point, so you can, you know, expand your city. But what governs that and what mechanic they'll have in place, we don't know just yet. Or maybe we do know and we haven't discovered it in the demo. Now that our spaceport has been built, of course they would like us to build some spaceships. So that's exactly what we'll do. Come down here, switch over to the spaceship building tab and build a satellite. And that satellite's going to stay in orbit and sort of give us a little bit of extra protection. So we'll let that happen. Satellite has detected unidentified ships heading towards our planet. Their estimated arrival is in 5 minutes. We need to prepare our land and space defenses. So we've got 5 minutes to prepare for this wave. So we'll need to come into this shipbuilder, get the technical up. We'll probably want to get him some weapons. And here we have access to missile silos. So we're going to put in a missile silo and maybe some shield generators. Save that design. Pop back out of here. Come back into the build menu. And queue up a whole bunch of these spaceships. And maybe a satellite. And on the ground, we're just going to queue up some more forces. Now, I believe our garrison is filled inside of our city, so I would like to take out all of our military units. Put them off to the side so we can queue up some more. We'll go ahead and unpause. Slow down time a little bit. Cool, those are building. Excellent. And you'll see that ground units and space units build separately. Space units build a lot more slowly. But there's our satellite. You can see it right in orbit there. And once this finishes building, you'll see it actually launch off of the starport. Lovely little details. Great style. Want to make sure that we're building up our forces. In fact, let's take some of these freshly built forces and add them into this. Make sure this group is filled. All of these things have different attack values. You can see them there. This is an attack of 14, a defense of 1, I'm guessing, and a speed of 90. These guys have got an attack of 12, defense of 2. Would love to be able to lock in the pop-up so that I can hover over other icons and inspect them. Okay, and meanwhile, out in space, there's all of our ships. We'll also want to grab this puppy. Make sure we don't fly him. This is what I mean, like, if I fly him through the gravity well, you'll see he's slowly starting to drift towards Earth's surface. And if you're not paying attention, you get sucked all the way in. Now, down here with the ships, you'll see there's hangars. We've got active thrusters, supraluminic travel, and a bunch of other things that don't really come up during the tutorial. There's our ship sliding on back. But they're in the game, and I like that there's these abilities and that you're able to have these toggleables as well, presumably to get around a lot faster. You can box select everything, click and move. There seems to be elevation as well. You can go up, down. a lot of very nice ideas. I got a lot of hope for this one. We probably want to not build that. Just keep building the military. Let's get up another satellite or two. Get some more ships. We've got a minute and 32 until these here pirates arrive. Our satellites moving out. They do sort of stack on top of one another. I'm not sure if you can't move them. These satellites, they just kind of stay in orbit around in stationary orbit over your cities to help give them a bit of extra defense. But I would like to see them spread out just a little bit. There goes another spaceship. Why not just keep building up military? It seems our resources are infinite for this demo. So, might as well. Alright. The research on the unknown fluid is both troubling and promising. I'm sharing the data with our other laboratories. The ships have arrived, and they are really well armed this time. Let's do everything we can to protect our colony. Alright. Here comes the enemy ships. Let's move our fleet over. We want to keep these guys back. Meanwhile, they're going to go and drop some dudes over on our planet. You can see the invasion happening. Would like to keep you guys away from the ships, the planet's gravity well. But there you go. Down on the planet, our forces are fighting. And it seems like we should win that quite easily. Got a couple dudes over here. Our ships are engaging. You can hover over these. You can see this big boy, this patroller, had a shield. It's being destroyed now. Our missiles are going out. And the missiles I have seen being like intercepted by point defenses. Seems like our fleets are holding. Very nice. The ground is fine. And it looks like we've won. 4 out of 5 pirate ships. 24 out of 30 have been destroyed. That's an easy hold. Lovely. I see no reason to stop building up the military, replenish our losses. Some of you guys took some damage. Don't know if we can repair them just yet. We can always send these guys out into space as well. It seems like you'll be able to like transport units from one planet onto a ship and then over to other planets if you need them. It's pretty cool. Keep building up these ships. Get another satellite out there. Still some ground forces somewhere on the planet. There they are. Easy peasy. And there you go. We managed to hold off the first wave, but their forces are too numerous. I'm going to launch a distress call for reinforcements. Nyasa. Well, you finally realized you need us, haven't you? Send me the details of your sorry situation, and I'll see what I can do to get you out of this mess. But next time, guard your rear end better. You guard your rear end. Colony must survive. Use the fleet to eliminate the new wave of pirates. Neutralize the pirate ground forces. Easy peasy. Seems like we've got more ships, but reinforcements have arrived. Have they? There they are. Come on over. Looks like they've got their own troubles over in this sector. That's fine. I think our fleet is enough to hold off this area. Very good. There she is. All of you guys just group up together. Here's our dear Theo with his shiny new toys. Let's hope they include an instruction manual this time. Hello, sir. I saved the situation for you. My ships drove them away, those cowards. Oh, we really don't know how we could have done it without your late and useless assistance. Also, my dear Lou, my scientists informed me that you have discovered a remarkable fluid on this planet. I asked you hand over this planet to me immediately. How dare you? Talk to the hand. This discovery could benefit all of humanity. It is essential for our rapid expansion and future. Therefore, I am compelled to requisition this advanced base to best serve the interest of humanity. Theomius, let me be clear, this planet has been assigned to Miss Cheng, and I will not tolerate any attempt to requisition it. Cease these maneuvers immediately, or I promise you won't like what comes next. I'm not backing down. Don't even think of getting in my way. Alright, seems like we got a fight on our hand. But we've got the ships, we've got the numbers. I'm not too worried. Let's maybe select our garrison. Make sure we've got all the troops coming, just in case, you never know. Let's select a bunch of these dudes to top off this garrison. Over here as well. You get back in the city. We're building. Dudes. Destroy the gunships. Where are the gunships? Is that the gunships? Alright. Let's hope that... Yeah, there's the gunships. Looks like our satellite's doing work, though. Satellites firing missiles. Well, there goes a satellite. That's okay. Our fleet's coming over. Please don't get sucked into the gravity. Into the planet. Don't let that happen. I fly all of you guys over. You stay a little bit more this way. Yeah, ships move a lot slower as they're trying to pull out of the well. But alright, this should be fairly straightforward and easy. I mean, we've got lots of missiles going in there. You see his point defenses trying to take it out. There's a lot to like here. Very promising. Is the name of this ship the Anus? Okay. Alright, where's the rest of his stuff? I mean, presumably that's it. Let's go ahead and speed this up. There's his forces. They just got wiped out. It is a pretty looking game for a 4X. Where's the gunships, man? Look at you. There they are. Guess they were just kind of chilling out here. That's alright. Easy peasy. Quest completed. You gave it a shot, Theomius. Even your grand ambitions could use a reality check now and then. We'll meet again. Are you? Thanks for your support, Niaso. It's nothing. I almost enjoyed putting that little insolent prick in his place. Let's... Don't pull any punches. But let's stay vigilant. He might still try to provoke us. Best of luck, Lou. We have demonstrated our competence and the colony remains under our command. However, the adventure is just beginning. The universe is filled with systems to explore, planets to discover, and fascinating life forms and civilizations to study. I sincerely hope you will be with us for the next great journey. Victory! The end of the demo. And that's it. That's as much as we get. That's as much as I've seen. But honestly, there's a lot that I like here. Whether or not they could put it together into a 4X game that doesn't have a huge amount of micro to bog things down. It is an RTS after all, so you want to keep that gameplay moving. Right? Not everybody's going to have a bazillion APM. But overall, I love the life and movement of the planets. The look and being able to just go from space straight onto the planet. I like the RTS elements that are here. I just can't wait to see more, and I really just wanted to put that out there onto your radars. You can play the demo for yourself. Right now, there'll be a link in the description down below. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.